Whether you are networking, interviewing, or interning, it is important to always present yourself professionally and authentically. That first impression is quite often what recruiters, alumni, and employers will remember, so it's crucial that you convey confidence, communicate effectively, and show a genuine interest in the interaction. If you don't believe me, listen to what some of our valued employer partners have to say.
It is important to make sure that all written communication is grammatically correct, has no spelling errors, and is professional. For example, using Dear Mr. or Ms. If your documents have errors, you may be withdrawn from consideration, as it speaks to a lack of attention to detail. When asking to connect over the phone, be specific with your times of availability and provide hours that are during core business hours, typically 9 to 5. Prepare thoughtful questions and do research on the person and company before the call, and avoid any questions that you could find the answers to through your own form of research. Ask before the end of the call if there's anyone else in their network that they could connect you with. Follow up with a thank you so you can express your gratitude and continue to grow the connection. Make sure that your LinkedIn page is up to date as possible. And leverage LinkedIn and the Holy Cross community so you can continue to make new connections.
Do your homework. You should research the company and the industry. If you know ahead of time with whom you will be meeting, do the research on those people as well. Employers like to see that you have done your prep work and you show interest in their organization. You can also use the Glassdoor, LinkedIn, and the employer website to do the research on the company itself. You can look into the company mission, vision, any kind of news about the company are also very helpful. Make sure to print out the copies of your resume and bring them with you to the interview. Most likely the employer will have the digital version of your resume, but it is nice to be prepared. For the in-person interview, plan ahead your transportation and parking. Map out the places where you can park and give yourself plenty of time in case there are issues with traffic or parking. Prepare your questions for the interview in advance, and also consider your answers to some of the questions you are likely to be asked during the interview. Dress code is important. Typically recommend the business attire. A well-tailored business suit. In conservative colors, you can go with dark blue, gray, or black, and you can pair that with a clean pressed shirt or a blouse for a woman. And for the guys, please don't forget the tie. Put your phone and other devices on silent. For virtual interactions, make sure that there is nothing behind you that will be distracting. Please come prepared with a folder, notepad, and pen, along with copies of your resume. Be aware of your body language. Make eye contact and show interest and enthusiasm during the conversation. Avoid fidgeting or speaking too quickly. It's okay to be nervous. Just take a deep breath. Be confident, but not arrogant. It's good to talk about your skills and experiences, but employers also want to see a candidate that is open-minded and growth-oriented. Avoid complaining or showing any kind of negativity regarding a professor, colleague, or even previous work experiences. And remember to ask your questions that you prepared ahead of the interview.
After your interview, send a thank you email to everyone with who you interviewed. Tailor thank you notes, referencing something you talked about to show that you were truly engaged in the conversation, such as, I really appreciated speaking about blank. Thank them for their time and emphasize how you look forward to the opportunity to work or intern at the company. and make sure to acknowledge any correspondence from the employer in a timely fashion. When you're on the job, be the person who always shows up on time, if not early. Dress more formally for your first day of work, but then get a read on the culture as time goes on. It's always better to overdress your first day for a great first impression. Double check all written communication and be prompt and polite in your emails. Pay attention to office culture. Do colleagues keep their office door open? Can you go to anyone with a question, or should you always go to the supervisor? How formal are these conversations? Take opportunities to connect with colleagues outside of work when invited. Have fun, but maintain professionalism. And go the extra mile. It is always appreciated. Effort matters.